Good morning to all my little Taurian bulls. How is everybody this morning? Hope everybody's okay. And of course, good morning to myself as well. Have the energies greet the energies. And so this morning, before I started a reading, I wanted to see what energies are surrounding my little Taurians. Well, you're not my Taurians, but you know what I mean. And what energies the universe may be vibrating to Taurians, and have an idea of how that energy is going to be supportive or what that energy is saying. So here goes. And these are brand new cards, so they're like sticking to each other really bad. I hate doing that to my card. It's sort of a takes the finish off. That's one. Let's get three. Haha. No, I don't want. Okay, I always said I'd honor the cards. Whatever the energy is throwing out, that's what I'm going to. And so this morning, what the cards are saying, what the energy seems to be echoing is love your shadow. And this one says, accept and work with the flaws in you so that you can learn to accept other people just as they are. And for me, what this means is you're not perfect. I'm not perfect. No one's perfect. And so if you learn to accept your own imperfection, then when you see it in others, you won't be so quick to reject them or to question them or to turn them away, because you'll understand that we're all in an imperfect state, but that we're lovable in spite of our imperfections. This card says forgive and release. You're stronger when you carry love and forgiveness rather than anger. And I'm going to tell you that this one is scientific. According to the quantum theory, on their vibrational, I call it a funnel, on their vibrational triangular funnel, the highest vibrational frequencies are up in the realm of empathy, forgiveness. All the low vibrational energies are the ones we use on a regular basis. Energy such as anger, judgment, resentment. Those are low vibrational frequencies. And so it makes perfect sense that you are stronger when you carry love. However, be careful of your interpretation of love, because a lot of people think that love means that you have to be a doormat, and that is never what love is about. Love is strong, it's patient, it's kind, it's long-suffering. It doesn't just look after its own interest, but to be able to do that for others, you have to first know how to love yourself, which goes back to loving your shadow, accepting and working with your own flaws, so that you're able to love yourself, not as you're looking and waiting for perfection, but as you're recognizing that this is where you are, this is what's in you, and you need to work on it, love it, forgive, and release things that are not working, right? The next card is overthinking. It says playing negative scenarios in your head is creating issues which weren't there at first. And there's a saying, you become what you dwell on, or you become what you think about. And a lot of us, if we would just stop long enough to see what is it I'm thinking about, or when I'm in a state of like my mind meandering and I'm sort of a, far away daydreaming. What are the thoughts that are popping up in my daydream? What am I thinking about? And a lot of times when you're thinking, if you're not careful, you're also overthinking. So what is it that has you in a grip and a vice? And how do you let it go so that you don't create issues for yourself, right? The other card is unbreakable love. And it says there's somebody in your life that has genuine love for you, and you can overcome any issues that may arise. And that takes me back to a scripture in the Bible that says, love covers a multitude of sin. This card says pay attention to signs, coincidences, synchronicities. It's all the same thing. So pay attention to signs. The synchronicities you have been noticing, they're not coincidences, okay? So it's not coincidental that you're seeing certain things line up. It's not coincidental that you're seeing certain things come together. And a lot of times when we're thinking, if we're thinking the right way, we're attracting what? The right frequency. Because when you, where is it? When you carry love, you will tend to think positive thoughts about yourself and about those around you. And the last card is different paths. You're not the same page. You're not on the same page with the person you have in mind. The directions you want to move into are different. And everybody has a destiny. Everybody has a path. Everybody has an overriding concern or interest or hobby or goal and objective. It doesn't mean they're not lovable. It doesn't mean you can't love them. And it doesn't mean that you have to be twins joined at the hip and that you have to be twins and you have to be exactly alike and you have to think alike and you have to line up all the time. No, it doesn't mean that. That's where individuality comes in. And so that's what the energies around Taurians are saying this morning. Of course, I can't limit energy to just Taurians, but because I'm doing reading and my focus is for myself and Taurians, I say that's what the energies are saying for Taurians. But understand that this energy, when we talk about energy, energy never dies, it multiplies, and it's always everywhere around you, and it's also within you. And so as you're bouncing energy off yourself and bouncing energy off others this morning, I want you to think very carefully. What energy am I sending out? Because what you send out, that is what's going to come back to you during the day, when you send it out, and at the end of the day. So that's my reading.